Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mustafa Oyekomi and welcome to episode of Lessons from the Sahaba and the Sahabiyat. So inshallah today we are going to be taking the story of one of the companions of the prophets known as Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. His real name is Abdullah ibn Qais and he was from Yemen. So he came to accept Islam from the Prophet ﷺ in Mecca before Hijrah, and he went back to Yemen to preach to his people. So he came back to the Prophet ﷺ after Hijrah in Medina when the immigrants of Abyssinia were coming back, and he came back with a handful of his people. So that's one of the first lessons we can learn from the story. He was able to learn from the Prophet and also practicalize what he learned when he got back to Yemen and preach it to his own people. So secondly, he rose up to become one of the best reciters of the Quran, despite only spending some few years with the Prophet, even during the life of the Prophet. This shows us that it does not matter how much time we spend doing learning. What matters is how much we could gain while learning. So he became one of the best reciters of the Prophet, and Allah blessed him with a very sonorous voice. Thirdly is that there was a day the Prophet ﷺ came to his mosque with Buraida, and they had a man praying in the masjid. Then the Prophet ﷺ then said that nobody prays to Allah with these beautiful names of Allah except that Allah answered his prayer. So who was this man? It was Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. And what was the prayer? He said, Allahumma inni as'aluka بأني أشهد أنك أنت الله الأحد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. See how short this prayer is, but it was so powerful because it contains the characteristics of Allah that Allah loves the most, and these characteristics we can find them in Suratul Ikhlas. So he said, oh Allah, I'm asking you because I testify that you are Allah, the one and the self-sufficient, the one that does not beget, nor was he begotten, and there is nobody who is equal to this Allah. So this is to tell us that when we want to make dua, we should make dua to Allah with his beautiful names. We should know these names, learn them by heart, and when we want to make dua, we should make dua to them sincerely. He was able to practice this, and this dua, Abu Musa al-Ash'ari used to do it all his life when he needs to ask something from Allah. So until we meet next time, keep upholding the values of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.